It's time once again for Uncle Matt's bedtime story. Hello, everybody. It's Uncle Matt, and I'm here to read you another bedtime story. And today's bedtime story is based on a real story. Not to me, but to some other people that might have a stepmother. I don't have a stepmother, but do you? Do you know anyone that might have a stepmother? Well, this story is called The Totally, and the sticker's covering the word not, The Totally Not Wicked Stepmother, by Samantha Berger, illustrated by Neha Rawat. And this story was copyright in 2022. Are you ready? Okay. Had I ever heard of a stepmother? Of course I've heard of a stepmother. Everyone has. Cinderella had one. Totally wicked. Snow White had one too. So evil. Even poor Hansel and Gretel. Seriously, B-A-D, bad. In fact, all the stepmothers I had ever heard of were called wicked, evil, or B-A-D, bad, like it was a part of their name, which is why I was more than a little bit suspicious when I first met mine. It says, my name is Holly, and then right here, it's going grumble, grumble. Yeah, but is your first name wicked, evil, or B-A-D, bad? Grumble, grumble. She doesn't look wicked. When she first arrived, I was all set for her to make me clean the whole house and sleep by the fireplace like Cinderella's wicked stepmother. But instead, my stepmother helped redo my whole bedroom. She even painted a blue sky with white clouds wafting across the ceiling. And you see the little sticker here? Grumble, grumble. That does look pretty good, grumble, grumble. Holly's going, thanks. I waited for her to give me a poisoned apple, like Snow White's evil stepmother. But instead, she took me apple picking, and she knew how to twist an apple in half with her bare hands. I'll show you how. It's easy. No way. I was all ready for her to abandon us in the woods like Hansel and Gretel's B-A-D, bad stepmother. But instead, she was the only person who knew how to read a compass and get us out. This way. Phew. Still, all the other stepmothers I had ever heard of were sneaky, so I watched and waited, The more time passed, the more I discovered she was the stepmother who knew how to bake lemon squares, took photos of everything, came to view all our school plays, hid notes in our lunches and everything we made, wrote haiku poems, finally got the gnarly knot out of my hair, rescued giant spiders, and whistled off key on purpose just to make me laugh. But still, how could I be 100% sure if Cinderella, Snow White, and Hansel and Gretel could be fooled? Why couldn't I? Until the day the truth came out. I took a giant fall on my bike, and my leg bent in a way a leg should not bend, and my dad was too scared to look, and my brother threw up when he looked, and I had to go to the hospital and get a cast. And it was my stepmother who took me and waited for me and stayed by my side the whole time. Reading Cinderella. She also decorated my cast and made us matching pajamas and had sleepovers in my room until the cast came out. I started to think that maybe, just maybe, my stepmother was not wicked and not evil and not bad, bad, like the ones in the fairy tales. Maybe those stepmothers weren't so bad either. I'd have to hear their side of the story. And my stepmother came with her own totally not wicked step family. How come you never hear about them in the fairy tales? What about step uncles and step cousins, step nieces and step nephews, step grandmas and step grandpas and step babies? No mention of step dogs, step gerbils, or step bearded dragons either. I think we need a new word for this kind of stepmother, because now I'm sure my stepmother is totally not wicked, not evil, and not bad at all. My stepmother is the opposite of that. I tried out some new words like the stepster, Steppy Pants, Lady Stepperly, and Steppy Toes, Steppyston. But in the end, I decided Holly was just right. The end. Well, that's all the time we have for Uncle Matt's bedtime story. I hope you enjoyed that story and maybe learned something about step parents. Yeah, I did. Bye for now.